Hi, this is Joe's Corner 76. I'd like to talk to you about the human condition. In order to change it, we need to be involved. I'd just like to have a brief chat on homelessness, violence, and drugs. I'm very concerned about the number of homeless people I see in the streets. I see them occupying our parks. I see them at drug injection sites. They seem to have nowhere to go, and really what's being done doesn't seem to help them. What I would like to suggest, and I see it's being done in Waterloo, is build a number of shelters that provide them with a small place to go into and close their door. That's very private. They have a place to go to. Secondly, provide communal services for health, bathing, social work, medical care, etc. Instead of the mishmash of shelters, handouts, etc. I think you'll find that that will help alleviate a lot of the problem. When I look at drugs, I personally don't believe we should keep agreeing to let this drug be legal, that drug be legal, or turn our eyes away when someone uses them. They want to have safe sites to use small, approved types of drugs that normally aren't approved now, like fentanyl, meth, and they're saying even for young offenders. I don't agree with that. I think we need to fight these drugs with all we've got, but at the same time, we shouldn't condemn the people that are addicted. We need to provide them with treatment. Not the kind of treatment we're giving them now, where if they want treatment, they have to wait a year or more. They need to have immediate treatment. I think this will help, because the number of deaths with drugs and Oxycontin are unmanageable. And violence. We've seen an increase in violence in our cities, on our subways, and in the country in general. Stabbings, shootings, etc. What's the cause of them? A lot of them, they say, oh, it's because of mental illness. We shouldn't charge this person. They're not responsible for what they do. And they should get, be lenient. Or these people come from certain type communities. And because of their background, we have to be more understanding. I'm sorry, at this point, with the level of violence we got, everybody has to be responsible for the crime they commit. And they have to do time. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be helped, but there's no excuse for letting them go. And these judges that use the catch and release of all these gangbangers and criminals who could have 2, 3, 4 convictions on the record and they're still released, they shouldn't be on the street. And safe drug injection sites, we don't need them. All they've done is prove to be a disaster in Vancouver and not such a great deal in Toronto. So to kind of sum up, I think we're our brother's keeper. I think we can solve a lot of the housing problem by actually doing something. I think we can improve drug rehabilitation by making it available much more rapidly than it is. Mental health is a national disgrace. Don't just throw money at it. Build a network that's going to provide continuous support so that these people can overcome it. And I hope that you and me together can reach a conclusion that there is a way out. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can hear me on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Spotify. By the way, if you've liked this podcast, I'd appreciate you going to Spotify or YouTube. There's quite a few of them on loneliness, politics, love, philosophy. If you like any of them, please tell your friends.